Yo, what's going on everybody? I'm your boy Numbskull, and welcome back once again to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you a very simple experience report on Oxycodone that a subscriber who wishes to not be named sent in recently. It's a clean report and seems to be quite an interesting one too from the little bit I've read when I skimmed it. I think it'll be a banger, and I hope I'm right. Let's get into it. Just going to read it exactly as it was submitted, word for word. 30 milligram immediate release oxycodone experience. Male, mid-20s. Weight roughly 180 pounds. Minimal opioid tolerance. Route, oral. Dose, 30 milligrams oxycodone instant release. Setting, home alone on a quiet evening. I took the 30 milligram tablet at approximately 6 p.m. after finishing a late lunch a few hours earlier. My stomach wasn't completely empty, but I hadn't eaten recently enough to expect it to significantly delay the onset. I spent the first 20 or so minutes watching YouTube videos and checking social media while waiting for something to happen. During that time, I didn't notice much beyond a growing anticipation. Around the half-hour mark, I started becoming aware of a subtle but unmistakable shift in how my body felt. It seemed to loosen up, and the usual background tension I carry around in my shoulders and neck faded into the background. I settled deeper into the couch and found myself becoming increasingly comfortable. Nothing felt urgent anymore. I wasn't sedated yet, but I was noticeably calmer and far more content than I had been before taking it. Over the next 30 minutes, the effects continued building steadily. A warm sensation developed throughout my chest and abdomen and gradually spread through the rest of my body. It felt deeply relaxing and surprisingly pleasant. My mood improved significantly, and I caught myself grinning at things that normally wouldn't have gotten much of a reaction from me. Music, for one, became incredibly engaging. I put on a playlist and ended up listening to several songs in a row without touching my phone. Every track seemed richer and more immersive, felt emotionally open, and unusually satisfied with whatever I happened to be doing at the moment. I didn't really care what it was. The idea of getting up and being productive had completely lost its appeal. I was perfectly happy just sitting still, listening to music, and enjoying this ever-growing sense of comfort that was slowly enveloping me. By roughly 7:30 p.m., I was approaching what felt like the peak. The warmth had intensified into a full-body glow that seemed to radiate from my chest outward. My limbs felt very heavy and very relaxed. I became aware of a mild itch around my face and nose and found myself rubbing them every few minutes. I should have probably had an antihistamine as well. My pupils were tiny whenever I checked the mirror, and conversation through text messages felt effortless and enjoyable, although I noticed I was taking longer to type responses because my thoughts were moving at a slower pace. I felt mentally calm, emotionally satisfied, and physically comfortable to a degree that is very difficult to achieve in everyday life. Every position I sat in seemed comfortable, every blanket felt softer, every minor annoyance that had been occupying my mind earlier in the day had lost its significance. The next couple of hours passed remarkably quickly. I alternated between watching videos, listening to music, and occasionally just sitting quietly enjoying the feeling. Time seemed very compressed. I'd look at the clock, expecting only a few minutes to have passed, and discover that half an hour had disappeared. There was a pleasant dream-like quality to the experience. My attention span narrowed, and I became fully absorbed in whatever was directly in front of me. I wasn't interested in multitasking or planning ahead. The present moment felt completely sufficient. My body remained deeply relaxed, and ever so often a wave of warmth would wash over me and remind me that I was still near the peak. The euphoria wasn't overwhelming, but it was persistent and extremely comfortable. I could easily understand why so many people describe opioids as seductive after experiencing that level of contentment so firsthand. What the fuck, dog? I'm just trying to read a report. Fuck off. I'm trying to read my script here and someone keeps fucking messaging me. Alright. Around 10 p.m. I noticed the effects beginning to soften. The warmth remained, but wasn't as intense as before. My mood was still elevated, but the emotional glow had started fading. I became slightly more aware of the physical side effects during this stage. My mouth was noticeably dry, and I experienced occasional bouts of mild nausea whenever I stood up too quickly. None of it was severe, or even enough to interfere with the experience. I drank some water, grabbed a light snack, and settled back onto the couch. The lingering relaxation made even simple activities feel enjoyable. I spent another hour watching random videos and occasionally zoning out while thinking about absolutely nothing in particular. By midnight, the majority of the euphoria had faded, leaving behind a gentle afterglow. I felt relaxed, physically comfortable, and pleasantly tired. There was no abrupt ending. The experience gradually blended into normality over the course of the next hour. My thoughts became clearer, my energy remained low, and I found myself getting ready for bed much earlier than I usually would have. After laying down, I fell asleep quickly and slept deeply throughout the night without waking up a single time, which isn't all too common for me. Overall, the experience was characterized by a strong sense of physical comfort, elevated mood, warmth, relaxation, and contentment. The effects were powerful enough to be very memorable without feeling chaotic or overwhelming. The most striking aspect was how easy it was to just simply exist comfortably and enjoy whatever was happening in the moment. Looking back, I can easily understand why oxycodone has developed such a strong reputation among recreational users and why repeated use can become tempting for some people. And that is going to be it. Do hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, please do leave me a like and a subscribe for more content like this. Gotta know I'm doing the right things here, you know? Comment letting me know if there's something specific you think I should cover next, no matter what that may be. Don't forget post notifs so you never miss out on anything new I post, and if you have a story of your own you'd like to send in and have me read on the channel just like this one, the easiest way to get them in front of me would be submitting them to my Instagram via DMs. It's linked in every YouTube video I post in the description and is the same name and PFP as everywhere else, so you should have no trouble finding it. Stay frosty, stay curious, and as always, stay safe out there. And with that, I will of course see all of you in the next one. Peace!